Hey, so we are on our way to go meet the Managing Director, the MD of Red Paddle Co. Australia, and his name James Bradshaw, awesome bloke. And so last trip we partnered with them and got some awesome inflatable stand-up paddle boards and partnered with them to give them some content. This trip we're actually coming on board as ambassadors, so super excited to go pick up our brand new stand-up paddleboard. Also a bunch of sort of products of their Red Original gear, so super excited to partner with these guys. We'll use their boards anyway. We've got 2 of their stand-up paddle boards, but they've been kind enough to obviously bring us on board in a more official way, where we're going to share a lot of content and just of us living life using the Red Paddle Co brand and boards and equipment, and we're super excited. So let's check out some of their gear and let's see what we get up to. What's up guys, Phil Britton here, and I'm sitting here with James Bradshaw from Red Paddle Co. Australia. He's the Managing Director down here in Australia, and for those that don't know, Rebecca and I are going on this massive big trip. We've downsized our lifestyle, creating more memories with our families, and we came across the Red paddleboards, and let me tell you, I was just really blown away with the quality of them, everything that you spoke about it. So I was like, how do I get involved? How do I get this board and take it around Australia and enjoy what it is with my family? But before we do that, tell me a little bit about Red Paddleboard Co, mate.
Yeah, thanks Phil. So Red Paddle Co, we've been around since 2008. We are now pretty much, well, we are the biggest paddleboard company in the world. Evolution's been amazing, but it now all fits into this bag. Super durable.
Yeah,
like, super durable. Yeah,
that's awesome. I mean, yeah, the demonstration you gave us was amazing. But if I was going to ask you, what would be the major differences between Red Paddleboard Co and more of a sort of everyday go to BCF type?
One is the quality. It takes like 3 days to build one of these boards.
Wow.
There's no glue, heat welded PVC, fused together, drop stitch, which is inside the board, the heat weld infused. We can fit twice as much of this in compared to most of our other competitors. The stiffer it becomes. It's not just about the quality of the board, it's about the lifestyle that Red.
Yeah.
It's a family. Red is creating a family. It's just not a one-off. Once you join Red, you're Red for life.
And that's sort of what appealed us too, like we've got the 3 canoes for the 3 kids, and the kids go out and have fun, but then Beck and I are sitting on the beach watching those guys have fun. Maybe we want to go across the river or wherever it may be as a family and go together. I've found utilising 2 boards for a family of 5 has worked really well. Is that you see families use these boards for, I mean, you talk about snorkeling and stuff.
That's just a great thing. You can take the young kids out snorkeling, introduce them to the water. They can hang over the edge with a snorkel and a mask. You can catch small little waves with the kids. My daughter learnt how to surf.
These boards are incredible compared to anything else on the market. The best inflatable, but probably the best paddle boards in the world. So I'm really looking forward to taking these across Australia with my family, going on adventures, making memories and doing all those type of things. But before we finish this particular interview, maybe do a little bit of a demonstration on some of the stuff.
Yeah.
What would you say to someone who said, what size board should I use?
Weight, height, and what they want to do. With paddleboarding, width is the key.
Yep.
So the wider the board, the more stable. Good all-round board like the 10.6 here, 10.6 foot long by 32 inches wide. You want to start with the width and then go to the length, because length gives you glide. There's no secret that this is the leading paddleboard in the world, the biggest selling paddleboard. 32 wide, 10.6 long, you can't go wrong. Awesome. If you're a little bit heavier, 100 kilos, you might want to go the 10.8 by 34.
Yep. Perfect, guys. Well, there you go. We're going to go and check out these boards, how they work, how they inflate, and get some tips and pointers on how to best use the stand-up paddleboard, because, if you've never been on them, you want to get some of the best tips. So stay tuned for that next video. If you are interested in Red paddleboards, guys, and you want more information or want to purchase one, somewhere around this video, there'll be a link or a button or something. Just press that, guys, and go check it out. Speak to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Red Paddle Co, absolute legendary brand. Not only eco-friendly, but just killer stuff, good quality gear. We're not selling anything, by the way, so you know, we're not one of those families that are selling stuff to you guys. We just love using certain equipment and certain products, and if obviously brands want that exposure, then we're willing to give the exposure and work with them. So if you are looking for something in the realm of stand-up paddleboards, and you do travel, or even if you don't travel and you just want the ease of an inflatable, these are killer boards. Yes, they're more expensive than your regular sort of $400 or $500 one, but I'm a big believer of buy once and buy good. They'll last longer and more stable, and the proof's in the pudding. We've had our other two boards since for a couple of years now, and they just perform every single time, and the kids just bash them around, and lots of people can get on the boards. Doesn't matter what weight you are. So yeah, killer, awesome. Stay tuned. All right, so we are getting our weights done. We want to make sure that we're traveling safe and make sure that we're doing the right thing when it comes to traveling. You see too many accidents out there on the road. So we've, rather than just do the weighbridge thing, I sort of put out $200, get your weights all professionally done, car, tow ball weight, each wheel, each axle, etc, etc. So I think it's important that if you're a full-time traveler, that you do know your weights before you head off. So that's what we're doing. Yep. Yeah, one we'll go come back with the coffee. All right. 3619. I'm impressed with that. Good, I like this guy. The scales don't lie. Car weight 3807. Yes. The bearer of good news. It's like Santa Claus here, delivering presents.
I can go shopping.
The guys from Vanway coming out to carrying up waters for us and giving us a full detailed overview of our caravan weights and car weights, and then tow ball weight, and then everything all together. Broken down into also, you know, rear axle, front axle, and weight on each tire, which is fantastic. Really, at the end of the day, there's too many people out there who are traveling this road that we call Australia, the roads of Australia, and they have no idea what their weights are, especially now with obviously international travel not allowed really, and people are buying caravans and probably not looking at their weights at all. Maybe they've you know, they've towed a box trailer or a normal trailer on their normal car, and they go and get a caravan and they're unsure about their weights, and that's really where the danger is. Loading and obviously putting things in the caravan and then loading the car. Most cars aren't really designed to carry the type of weight, and even this car here, the Land Cruiser, needed a suspension upgrade to be able to be legal as well. So I guess the good news is we've got our weights, and we know we're pretty happy with it, although the car on its own, fantastic. Caravan on its own, fantastic. The tow ball mass, which is the weight of the caravan on the tow ball, came in at 386. And then obviously, unfortunately, what happens here is when you combine the weights, so the caravan and the car, I'm 7 kilos over. So we're looking at obviously removing 7 kilos of weight to be legal when it comes to that, when it comes to obviously the car weight. So the car gross vehicle mass is 3,800 and I'm 7 kilos over. But again, at the end of the day, when it comes to insurance, you won't be able to you know, be covered with insurance if your weights are out even 1 kilo. So from a safety point of view, from an insurance point of view, get your weights done, guys. That way you can work out where you're at. We're really stoked with obviously the distribution of weight on all the axles, so that's fine. So it's about just going, all right, where do we shift this? Well, not really shift 7 kilos, where do we take that out? And it's pretty easy to do. We just have to look long and hard at what we're taking and be honest with ourselves and say, do we need that? So yeah, that's where we're at. Cool. Hey, so we are on the road, officially left Perth today. We tried to leave yesterday, but we had a few hiccups, few bumps that we had to sort out. Cars all stickered, the tour is on, Family Freedom Collective are on the road, officially heading north. But before that, we swung into the Gravity Discovery Centre. The science experiments, etc., all that sort of stuff is all on the list right now.
Mommy doesn't like gravity. Look at the other two subjects that they're doing. To die. Do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All that trust that. Stink.
So we call it this cool little free camp. It's on the Murchison River, right next to the freeway, obviously. Well, not right next to the freeway, it's over there. You can hear the cars come past, but it's free. It's on its way up north or south if you're going back to Perth. But we're punching north up to Caravan to get up there and have a look around and plant ourselves for a little while. But it's a good little stop. The Murchison River here is obviously not flowing down here. It's a bit stagnant, to be honest, but it's a good little rest stop, overnighter. Bunch of people here, either side, over this side and that side over there. You might be able to hear the truck right now. We've got ourselves a nice little camp over here and we're going to just get a fire going. Let's check this out. All right, Riley, so we're doing our first little fire since we've been out on the road. Yeah. And you have actually been on some camps where you've learnt to use something pretty special. What's that?
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Give us a look at how it works.
So you just do a crocodile mouth if you want to do that, and you push down hard. Then sparks are really hot. But to light a fire, you'll need to graze the bottom and top. Well, the bottom, so you can get some flammable stuff on the jute string that I'll talk about in a second.
Yep.
And you just do a spark, and hopefully you don't get it. Well, you won't get it at the first try, like me, but when you start it, you'll get better and better.
Ah, okay. Now, what's this jute string you're talking about?
So, jute string, it's a
Point
type of
to
string.
Where is it? Where is it?
A jute string's down here. It's some good string that you can really good flammable. And we have some normal, what are they called?
Fire lighters.
Fire lighters. And jute string is on both either sides of it, and we're gonna light jute string on fire. That will work as our little lighter. And yeah, you'll start.
All right, Riles, let's give it a go.
So first you have to put some magnesium on it. Then you just have a little crack. There we go. There's our little fire.
Nice.
And it's a light.
Well done. Good job, mate.
That's our small fire for today.
Well done.
Or should I say tonight.
Got ourselves a little campfire going. Kids are stretching their legs. Put a billy on the fire. Maybe have a coffee. Cook some chicken on the Weber. Take it easy. Watch the sun come down. That's what it's all about. Alright, so we're leaving the Murchison River, and it's a nice little free camp out here. Beck, what did you think about this little free camp?
Oh, I love these places. I prefer free camping. It's just more quiet. It's just like
Yeah, super cool, nice quiet place. Free is always good for us, but we're heading north towards Caravan. We may get a roadside stop again.
Yeah,
we'll
we're
see.
just cruising. We're not in a massive rush, and that's the best part about doing this lifestyle. You're not trying to get somewhere. You're just
Beck was at the she was at the checkout at the shopping centre.
Yeah.
And what happened, darling?
I like your pajamas.
I like your pajamas. And your reply was what?
Oh, hang on, no, this is a very expensive beach suit.
Which it's not.
And it's not pajamas.
It is pajamas.
What a compliment.